Hey Katie, we are in downtown Hammond where the temperatures have actually been falling throughout the afternoon. If you take a look, you'll see that there is still a layer of ice here on the ground from the frozen precipitation overnight. If you look down the street, you can see that some of the cars on the street still have a layer of ice on it from this morning. Right now, the temperature is hovering around 25 degrees. Roads are slick. Sections of the I-55 north of here are closed. And local leaders say tonight would be a great night to just stay home. Icicles hung from tree limbs and street signs in Tangipahoa Parish. There was some accumulation of ice and sleet on the roads and in people's yards. While there was a faint presence of snow flurries in the air, there was no mistaking the Arctic blast that left the region bitter cold.
It's been terrible. I can feel the cold inside my house.
James Bates says when he went to get in his car this morning in Hammond, it was covered in ice.
The front was just as bad as this right here. And I took my credit cards and I tried to get it off like that.
Beverly Covington says they aren't used to this kind of weather in Tangipahoa.
I think the temperature's starting to drop now. You can feel the wind blowing and see a few little ice things in the air. So, yeah, I mean, 16 degrees in the morning is going to be fun.
The icy weather closed sections of I-55 from Laplace to Ponchatoula and Independence to the Mississippi state line. Tangipahoa President Robbie Miller said the farther north you get in the parish, the worse it gets. He says he learned firsthand the dangers of falling trees in this kind of weather.
When we were driving on Highway 51, we probably came within about 100 yards of a tree falling on us. We were driving down the road and saw it fall and across the road. So those things can happen, and that's where people need to be very cautious as they drive.
And that is certainly good advice, and we can now report that I-55 from Laplace to Ponchatoula has reopened. It opened around 4 o'clock this afternoon, but the stretch of I-55 from Arcola, which is just north of Amite, to the Mississippi state line remains closed tonight. And we should also report that there have been scattered power outages here in Tangipahoa throughout the day. We're live in Hammond, Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.